Welcome to Piltover, a city where scientific advances have improved a lot of lives. Well, except for those across the river in the Undercity, a dangerous and rough place. This story follows two sisters from the Undercity, Vi, who's been through a lot and is tough, and her little sister Powder, who's still sensitive and childlike. They, along with their friends, are small-time thieves who recently stumbled upon something big and want to steal some scientific stuff from the upper city. During a heist, Powder finds these weird blue orbs, thinking they've hit the jackpot. But on their escape, one of the orbs drops from Powder's hands, causing a huge explosion. Now, they're Piltover's most wanted thieves. One of their friends blames Powder, calling her bad luck and giving her the nickname Jinx. The Undercity's mostly filled with shady types, except for Vander, the girl's adoptive father, who's respected in the area and tries to keep a sense of honor among the thieves and outlaws. After the explosion, the police get more intense about finding the thieves. Their chief, a seasoned cop who's worked with Vander before, is pressured by his boss to bring someone in. The lab they stole from belongs to Jace Talus, a young inventor experimenting with these blue orbs, which actually have magical powers. Jace thinks he can control this power, believing in its potential after magic saved his own life as a child. But the Academy head, Professor Heimerdinger, warns Jace about the dangers of magic. Meanwhile, another inventor named Victor sees potential in Jace's work and secretly teams up with him, forming a close friendship. Back in the Undercity, things are getting worse. Vi wants to fight back, but Vander, knowing firsthand the heavy cost of rebellion, warns her. To keep the peace, Vander surrenders himself, but he's ambushed by Silco, a major crime boss in the Undercity. Silco and Vander were once close allies, fighting for the Undercity's independence to turn it into the nation of Zon. But Vander abandoned him due to Silco's violent methods. Vi tries to rescue Vander, donning her old steel gauntlets and charging into Silco's lair. But Silco has a new weapon. Shimmer, a drug that turns people into rage-fueled monsters. Powder, following her sister, tries to help by using her bombs, which have newfound power thanks to the magic orb. While Jace and Victor manage to stabilize magic in Piltover that night, Powder's bomb explodes, killing all of her friends. Vander, pumped full of shimmer, manages to save Vi but dies himself. Furious, Vi calls her sister Jinx and walks away, leaving Powder heartbroken. She's eventually found by Silco, who offers her the support she's been craving. Fast forward a bit, and Piltover has become a high-tech city, while the Undercity has only gotten darker, now under Silco's control and saturated with shimmer. Silco's gang is distributing shimmer when they're ambushed by a rival group, the Firelights, riding cool hoverboards. But Silco's shipment is protected by a deadly fighter, Powder, who now goes by Jinx. Sadly, Jinx's mind has deteriorated and she has serious issues with her sister, Vi. At the same time, Piltover's upper crust is celebrating and Jinx breaks into Jace's lab to steal an advanced magic orb. Jace and Victor have stabilized these hex crystals further, which can power a range of cool inventions, including Victor's laser hand. While Heimerdinger warns them again about the dangers of magic, a young politician named Mel is drawn to Jace's work. Mel, a cunning strategist, helps push Heimerdinger out of his role and make Jace the new head. Jace's top priority is to get back the stolen crystal because if someone dangerous got hold of it, they could create a superweapon. Caitlin, a determined officer, is on the case. Ignoring orders to drop it, she learns about a prisoner who might help. Vi. They strike a deal, and Vi is released to assist Caitlin in the investigation. The two head to the Undercity, where an unlikely attraction grows. Vi nicknames Caitlin Cupcake, hinting at their budding connection. Meanwhile, Jinx hears that her sister is alive, lighting a signal flare as a cry for help. Vi fins her, but when Jinx sees Caitlin, she panics. Just as Vi tries to explain, the Firelights attack, and things spiral as they steal the Hex Crystal and capture Vi and Caitlin. The Firelights leader? Echo, Vi's childhood friend, now a Robin Hood-like figure fighting for the Undercity's freedom. Echo and Caitlin come up with a plan to return the crystal and expose Silco. But as they cross a bridge, the corrupt cop shows up, trying to stop them, claiming he's only doing it to protect his family. Suddenly, mechanical fireflies, Jinx's bombs, show up, and she seizes the crystal, escalating the conflict. Echo stays behind to fight Jinx, but she throws another bomb, and they both go down in the explosion. Jinx survives, but barely, and Silco takes her to Singed, a scientist who uses shimmer to heal her, worsening her mental state. Echo, meanwhile, is found by Heimerdinger, who's been exploring the Undercity and ends up joining Echo's underground resistance team. Vi and Caitlin inform the council about Silco's crimes, and Jace decides to strike back. Mel, however, argues for peace, wary of the costs of violence. A former Noxian, she knows the price of war and feels conflicted, especially when her tough mother shows up, urging her to bring Piltover's magic tech back to their homeland. Jace wants to fight the Undercity, but Mel believes in diplomacy. Caitlin agrees with Mel, but Vi wants Silco gone for good. Caitlin and Vi's relationship has become serious, but they part ways for now, and Vi joins Jace to launch an attack on Silco's base. Jace has made a hex tech hammer that can shoot lasers, but when he accidentally kills an innocent kid, he regrets his actions. Jace questions magic's safety, while Victor uses Shimmer to enhance his own hex core, only for it to tragically kill his assistant. Jace decides to negotiate with Silco, offering the independence of Zaun if Silco hands over Jinx. But Jinx, overhearing this, feels betrayed again. Vi confronts Silco's right hand, beating her with her new hex gloves, but Jinx captures Vi, Caitlin, and even Silco himself. Jinx forces Vi to prove her loyalty by killing Caitlin, but Vi insists that Jinx isn't herself anymore. In the end, Jinx's volatile mind breaks, and she kills Silco by accident. Silco, with his dying words, reassures her that he'd never turn her over, calling her his daughter. Heartbroken, Jinx finally accepts who she is, unveiling her latest weapon, a shark-shaped hex-tech rocket, just as the Piltover Council is voting for peace. She's ready to ignite chaos with her biggest attack yet. And that's the end of Arcane Season 1. Thanks for sticking with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and with the first 3 episodes of Season 2 now out, hopefully, this recap helps you dive into the new season. Bye!